At the best of times, what I'm doing normally needs some kind of explanation. But in this occasion, you might need an explanation for my explanation. This is a bottle of Green Chartreuse, and this was a... Is gift too strong a word? This was given to me by my boss. Now, before you say anything, no, I did not murder anyone. This is some kind of experiment? Torture? I'm not 100% certain what you're doing, James, to be honest. But, yeah, so... How did this come about? Jesus Christ. So, you know shots, right? You know when people take shots, and you get to that stage of the night where you think shots are a good idea. Normally happens after about, like, half a tenance for some people. And you get around to shots, and you want to get the worst thing imaginable. It's where tequila or sambuca come in, but sometimes, if you're a weirdo like me, you scan the back bar for the strangest things imaginable. I've had things like cherry brandy, creme de menthe, you name it, I've tried to go for it. I think we had apricot brandy at one point, that was fun. And this is an option if you can get your hands on it. I think I've had this before, but I have no memory of it. I have been told to expect nothing good from this. I'm not going to lie, this is not going to be any kind of a meaningful or serious review. This is very much, I was bought this, and I think my boss just wants to watch me squirm on the internet, which is not unusual. Most people want to watch me squirm in some format or another, but yeah, so we're going to do some learning today. So I'm going to read on the bottle. I'm going to also read a little bit off of the Wikipedia page. And then we're going to do nothing with this other than just fucking neck it. And that'll be the video. Do you know there were times where I aspired to highbrow quality content? 55% alcohol by volume, so it's no slouch. The label is in all Times New Roman. That's your sign of quality right there. Chartreuse. This liqueur is made entirely according to the manuscript handed down to the Carthusian monks in 1605. Its natural colour, okay, what's natural colour? Is it chill filtered? From 130 herbs and plants used in its patient production. Centuries of expertise, including slow aging in oak barrels, give Chartreuse, this is eerily similar to whiskey so far, including slow aging in oak barrels, give Chartreuse its extraordinary aromatic complexity. Complexity normally means it tastes terrible, but we want you to think it's good. As well as each bottle's ability to age uniquely. They age it in the bottle? Something frightening about this. Chartreuse can be enjoyed straight. I've never enjoyed anything straight. On the rocks, or in a classic cocktail. It's a product of France, just in case all the French didn't give it away. Okay, right, well, that's frightened me, if anything, really. But let's see what Wikipedia has to say, because I need to drag this out, apparently. Oh, it was actually a message from it. It just says, just tan the bottle. Nope. Right, so, that's covered everything that we've already learned. Flavour. Chartreuse has a very strong, characteristic taste. This is not good. It is very sweet, but becomes both spicy and pungent. That's a word you want to see on your tasting notes. Pungent. It is comparable to other herbal liqueurs, such as other examples given, though it is distinctly more vegetal or herbaceous. Okay, I mean, it does look kind of like sprout water, I'm not going to lie. Like other liqueurs, its flavour is sensitive to serving temperature. If straight, it can be served very cold, but is often served at room temperature, because normally you just grab it off the bar and like, I'll have 12 of those. Yeah, cool, thanks. Here's a 20. It is also featured in some cocktails, some mixed drinks. Recipes call for only a few drops of chartreuse due to its strong flavour. It is popular in French ski resorts where it is mixed with hot chocolates. You're having a laugh. And called Green Chartreuse. Okay. I don't have any hot chocolate, thank God. Cool. There's maybe something that I'll try at some point. Comment down below, should I stick this in hot chocolate at some point? Please don't comment. Just don't say anything. Just shut up. I can do this thing. Do you know what is the worst thing I've done on this channel? I'm trying to think now. What is the single worst thing that I have ever drank on this channel? Because there's a few candidates. The Platinum label, that was pretty rough. Oh, I'm trying to think that. Oh, yes, no, that was it. It was the Wylam Fruits of Perception. That was it. There'll be a link up there. Actual tasting notes. Ooh, it does taste a bit like sick, doesn't it? Yes, I can quote that off the top of my head because it's been a long lockdown. And what else are you going to do but watch yourself? Yeah, that was a cucumber, kiwi, and some other bullshit sour from Wylam, and it was not good. It just tasted like stomach acid, to be honest. It wasn't good. Did not enjoy. That was also green, so... Okay, right, well... What is my favourite aged spirit, actually? I'm getting more into my cognacs recently, actually. I should maybe bring some cognacs to the channel. Would that be something that people would like? Like, I was thinking, like, maybe if I get, like, some indie bottles of cognac, because most people know of kind of, like, your bog standard ones. And actually, I've got a couple of, like, vintage cognacs up here, so I could do, like, some side-by-side comparisons. Oh, I tell you what goes well with cognac, actually. You can use it in cocktails, obviously. If you're new to it and you want to try and... You're kind of like coming off of gin, because I think everyone's getting bored of gin now, aren't they? Or they're just like sticking with what they know rather than carrying on being experimental. Cognac and tonic, that's a good one. Seriously, it's a thing. I drink it sometimes when I want something over the summer. It's lovely, actually. The two work really well together. Yeah, right. Do you know, the best gin I think I've ever tried, do you know, it's not the Isle of Harris. Loads of people rave about that, but no, it wasn't really for me. I've liked a lot of like the Old Curiosity stuff. That's really good. But sort of like the best core gin that I've tried, it probably has to go to Hayman's, to be honest. I love the Mulberry Aged Macca. That's beautiful. I love that. It's fantastic. I recommend it to anybody. But just as like a core gin expression, like a simple one, yeah, Hayman's, they do some fantastic stuff. They really do. I like their Old Tom. I like the London Dry. I like their Slow. I've not had a chance to try their Bartender's Editions yet. But yeah, they're all really good. That's enough. Is that enough? So this is a vintage Tia Maria shot glass from the 70s, and I got it from a charity shop. And I wish I had more to tell you about this glass right now. Okay. It's like black pepper and cabbages had a baby. Yeah, it doesn't smell that bad, really. It's just really spicy, to be honest, on the nose. Something a little bit soapy in a weird way. Yeah, as for the colour, I mean...
It is green.
What is happening right now? Oh, what? What the fuck? Whoa. Where did that come from? I'd quite like an ambulance now. I'm not even convinced it's done with me, actually. So it was sweet, and I was like, oh, that's not so bad. And then it went spicy, and I'm like, oh, that's not so bad. And then somebody threw a cabbage at me, and they followed that on with broccoli, and then a couple of sprouts. I think a carrot came to play. I don't know where it was playing, but it came to play. Then icing sugar. Then it kind of went a bit spicy again. Then it turned into root beer all of a sudden. And now it's still lingering, and it's kind of like this lemony soapiness kind of a thing. And 130 ingredients, you don't say. Oh, this is the shit the Joker fell into in Batman. Fucking hell. Good evening. Yeah, there's something dish soapy about it. Fucking hell. It's sweet. That's the bit I can't get over. If it was just vegetal and bitter, fine. But it's sweet. It's so fucking sweet. It's like you tried to candy a cabbage. It gets worse the more you drink of it. Okay. Fuck me. It's like a rocket thing. I don't mean like jet fuel, I mean like arugula, for those of you in the States. The like peppery bistro salad leaf. People sometimes stick it in their salads because they think it's fancy, and it's not. It's just peppery lettuce. And there's like a grapefruit. I can't even fucking talk. There's a grapefruit thing, and then there's soap, and there's like a cinnamony kind of a thing. Why would you put this in fucking hot chocolate? Maybe the chocolate just kind of like releases loads of endorphins, and you forget what's happening to you. It's like I got a post-mix of diet lemonade, and rather than hook it up to the machine, I just took the lid off and started suckling on it. And then took a bite out of a raw sprout or something. I may revisit this just to see if I can make this work. Right, well, I've got a blocked sink at the minute, so I'll tip that down it and see what happens. It'll either unblock it or creatures from the nth dimension will come out of it. Comment down below, have you found a use for Green Chartreuse that doesn't just involve torturing people? I would assume this is what they give them in Guantanamo Bay. It's like what I would imagine sucking off a diabetic alien would be like. God, it's no wonder the French are so rude all the time. Jesus Christ. Thumb this video if you enjoyed my suffering. James, there'll be a link down to my Patreon. And join me next time where I'll be, thankfully, drinking something else.